Wish4Life is trying to end childhood cancers. They've been on this project for a while now with support from the government of Ghana in terms of granting them land. And they are back today to share with us what the latest is on this project. Joining me, I have a pediatric oncologist, Dr. Tanya Trippett. She is actually leading the project in Ghana, in the central region. Dr. Trippett, a very good morning to you.
Good morning to
It's
you.
good to have you back.
It's a pleasure being back.
I guess it's the first time you're in these studios.
Yes, it is the first time.
All right. So we are actually going to deliberate further into this matter. Just about sometime last year, was it?
That's correct.
We started this project to create this childhood cancer unit, an establishment, vast medical facility, so that people not just in Ghana but in the West African sub-region can actually benefit. I'd like to find out from you, what is the state of the project as of now?
We're entering a very exciting phase, which is called the enabling workspace. And so that's a time in which we began to quadrant off the land in preparation for the big machinery that's going to come in to prepare the hospital itself.
Okay.
So we're working with Surge Boost International to do the perimeter wall and to begin to start to prepare for clearing the land. At the same time, we're working with the National Information Technology Agency to begin to build our fiber optic network that we'll need for the hospital. And so we're really excited about that. It's a wonderful time.
Okay, so that's an interesting bit in there. But for those viewers who may not be fully aware of where the project is situated and all of that, where is it situated?
Sure,
For
so
some who are now watching you for the first time.
So the project is situated in Asakam. And we chose this space because we wanted to create a place that was restful and healing and a haven for parents and children who are suffering through the experience of cancer. It's a 50-acre site, which we were very happy was a gift to us from the Chembuaka community. And they've bought into this concept of valuing the lives of children and ensuring that we provide the quality of care necessary to cure cancer, pediatric cancer.
So we have the land, we've started working on the land.
Yes.
I guess one of the most expensive aspects is the equipment in there.
That's correct.
But in terms of funding, I want us to just focus on that as well. How far have we come? And then in terms of the maybe completion date, what do we have in mind?
Sure, so we've been very, very lucky that we have persons that have committed to donate to the work here in this country, and then others in the United States, a pretty substantial sum. So we're at a point where we have a good portion of the funding for the actual hospital itself. Okay. We have a number of...
When you say a good portion, how good is...
So we're looking at about 40 to 50% right now.
Wow.
Yes,
wow.
yes, so we're
That's
really
great.
happy.
Funding from the States?
Yes.
From the
States.
US?
Yes, yes. And our plan is now that we'll begin to widen our catchment area of people that we'll begin to look at to bring gifts to us. And so we have a huge fundraising event in California in August with some of the big companies that support medical institutions. So we're very excited about that.
I see. From the Ghanaian end, beyond the land, what contributions have come in?
So we've been very, very fortunate to have a number of persons who have indicated that they will give towards specific sectors of the hospital.
Okay.
So laboratory services, award space. We've been fortunate that NIDA has been so kind to help us to build the infrastructure for the IT network, which we'll need. So when the construction team starts, they're going to actually be able to communicate with me in the United States very easily. So that work is being done as we speak. We have a major gift that's come from Amazon Web Service, providing infrastructure, the first year of service for free, and consultation services. For our accounting side, Deloitte Touche is been so kind to give us some very nice donations to help us to get started and to put the team together nicely.
So that's some interesting stuff. I would then ask you, what more do you need? How can people watching us today whether in Ghana or because people watch this show from across the world, how can they help if they're watching and they want to help?
I think the first step, we have some community outreach that's ongoing. Our food program, which is called One World, One Kitchen, is active and now increasing in terms of its capacity. We're helping the children who are receiving outpatient care at Corley Burr. So we're providing food for the children and their families there. This is an opportunity to give, to support directly people that are going through care right now. We've launched a new program that's called Mothers for Mothers.
Okay.
And we have 2 mothers from the United States, Jamila Hassan and Lee Belfield. They're mothers that have experienced cancer and want to be able to share their knowledge with other mothers to provide comfort. So that program will be launched. They'll come to visit in September. We'll begin to start to bring care packages for mothers. We're planning to start at Kofanochi and then extend to the regular hospital. So we need support for that. The larger scale, we would love for everyone to join into our community campaign. And we're just asking for a small nominal amount, 50 Ghana CD, which will go to the hospital. But more importantly, what it will do is say to the global community, we value the lives of our children. So we're going to invest to make sure that they receive the kind of care that they need.
Wonderful. Do you have any final words for us before you go?
Yes, I have one final word. I think we need to be courageous now. This is a watershed moment, and we need to leverage our voice to say children's lives are important, and let's make it happen in a real-time schedule.
Children's lives are important, very important. Let's make it happen, and we want to end childhood cancers. This center will not just be for Ghana, it will be for the sub-region, and it will serve many people and save many lives. And you see there in the background, Dr. Tanya Trippett herself. She's a pediatric oncologist, and she is lead for this project. It is all about Wish4Life constructing an ultra-modern childhood cancer treatment center in Ghana. Well,